fun because in the cast, you never talk to these people like Beth, never talked to her before, and now we always like say hi to each other around schools. So nice because especially on sort of the night of production when we've had all these months of preparation, everyone is like such best friends and it's so nice. Everyone's like, go on, you've got me. It's like, well done, go on.
The school itself is a family, but then the performing arts family is just so much, I think, tighter.
I see him go to a music rehearsal and sing, and he comes out and he's singing and he's telling me that he really loved this piece of music we sang today. I think it enriches him as a person.
They're all about, you just have to look when they're performing and before and after, friendship, and it's almost like a family.
That everyone loves it, everyone who does it loves it so much that the happiness is sort of just there. It makes us all really excited to do it.
I think actually you've touched on a very key point, that loves it so much, because otherwise they wouldn't be taking part.
You aren't there because you're
No.
You're there because you love it and you want to join it.
My highlight of this year is in performing arts is definitely doing Chicago and just making new friends.
It's got a very different sort of attitude towards it. It's people aspire.
It's as if that is the norm. The norm is to want to be in things and to want to take part in things.
The school makes it cool to be involved.
A lot of people who are higher up positions in the school do some sort of performing arts. Yeah.
The number of students participating is amazing.
We would probably never have spoken to anyone, probably not even you guys, if we didn't do all the plays together.
Yeah, at lunch, they're like, oh, you come to lunch? And I'm like, oh no, I've got choir. And they're like, oh, poor you. And I'm like, no.
So good.
It's really fun.
And I don't think we realise how lucky we are in the sense that we have so many opportunities. Our whole schoolage career and stuff and like life, I don't think it would be as enjoyable as it has been without having like the performing arts faculty.
The year before I came to this school and I thought, wow, this is really good, I want to get into this. And so I auditioned for Peter Pan, I played the part as Nibs, as Lost Boy. It was just amazing.
I tell you what I'm impressed with. I'm impressed at how you've managed it all, actually. Because as you say, you've been involved in such a lot. I think the only thing you're not involved in is girls' choir.
Wealth of productions that have been put on here have given children that maybe wouldn't have gone into the arts an opportunity to try things.
There's such a lot of variety. The variety is amazing in this school.
From West End musical to sort of Bach cantatas. As a general overview of all the arts, it's probably the most, or in some cases the only exposure to those kind of arts that they're going to be getting in their life.
First was house music.
House music.
House music.
House music was the first.
Then Michaelmas concert.
It's really hard because there's so many.
Then devised pieces.
House music. House music is the first main one. Chicago.
Chamber concert first, then devised pieces.
Then the dance showcase. And then Chicago.
Yeah, the first chamber concert. Then it was the presentation, the dance presentation even first.
Then
and then there was something just after that.
We had the church service that we always have after the music.
Oh, and the highlight of like my Christmas time is the thing we do at the cathedral. That's stunning.
And it's like all the cathedral's really pretty and everyone comes in their big old coats and you sit down and you stand up and start Remembrance Day service. Then Chicago.
Then there was the Christmas concert with music, the cathedral service.
No, wait, chamber concert first. Then chamber concert, then Christmas concert. Then Chicago. Then Chicago?
Yeah, then Chicago.
When was Jazz and Poetry?
Then we had Change Please.
Oh, Change Please!
Oh my goodness, Change Please.
Change Please!
And then there was Romeo and Juliet recently.
Yeah, but that was just now.
Change, please. No. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't there a
There was a
Middles
Middles
play?
play, Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood! Robin Hood!
Robin Hood, yeah, the Middles. There's Chapel Choir as well.
Where are we? March. Then there's been
There's
loads
been
of
loads of
ones,
chamber
and then we have,
And then
we've had
there's
our
the devised
exam,
pieces
our
and the
devised
scripted
pieces.
pieces, 5th year and upper set.
And 4th year showcase was in November.
Chamber concert, the summer concert, the prom concert, the Christmas
Trinity,
concert,
Michaelmas.
it's the Michaelmas, it's the Len, there's so many.
The Michaelmas musical theatre. I'm not thinking all that.
Oh, then we did the dance presentation.
Is that it for Michaelmas term?
Then in January, everything, and that was my first solo I had with Nicole.
Then there was just the first year's showcase thing.
And there was like lower 6th like showcasing
prom concert.
drum concert. Yeah, that's going to be great.
It's a big band concert.
Yeah, always.
Romeo and Juliet, the dance show, the dance showcase.
There's a lot.
Bring out our fingers.
Even Song was on, Dance Academy.
Prom concert. Oh yeah, the prom concert is going to happen tonight.
At the beginning of the year, I think I felt like it was quite a lot and that I wouldn't be able to fit them all in. But
I think so did your teachers.
yeah, they were. Yeah. But I think I've managed to fit it all in and it's all gone well.
I have been deeply impressed with the inclusivity of it, so that all the kids can get involved at whichever level they want to, and they can just do one thing and never do it again, or they can do lots of different things.
When we brought like Mr. Balmer in, I remember we never did shows with the whole age group, and I remember some of us were a bit like, we don't really know how we feel about this, but then once we did, I think the first one was West Side Story. That was amazing, it's incredible. We never thought that that could be done before, and then obviously every year they kept on going and they're just getting better and better.
And what amazes me that there are first and second years in the band for your full-scale musicals performing alongside the sixth formers and doing an incredible job.
It's a community, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a really, everyone...
It's like a family.
To me, the music department feels more like a second family, to be honest. The atmosphere is incredible.
There's such a family feel and vibe and just complete and utter togetherness between year groups, between genders.
I think she really enjoys the family feeling.
Definitely from first year you get a sense of belonging, I suppose.
Because in the big productions, the younger years aren't as centred, but they're still in it quite a lot.
Yeah.
And it's, but
even
they just
if they're in
involve
one
you
or
so
two numbers,
much.
it's such an exciting thing because you still get to go to rehearsals.
And you meet so many new people that I probably wouldn't talk to.
Take part in things that the older part of the school's taking part because it encourages them, they then aspire.
The confidence, because you want to be like the big sixth formers.
Older girls dancing, and I can remember what they wore because you just completely idolise them.
Yeah. Everyone looks out for each other. Like when someone of the younger age is upset at a rehearsal, or whatever, anyone will happily go over.
Like in shows, if someone feels like they've not done as well or they messed up something, but we know it's happened, like we're always there for them. We're like, no, you did that fine.
That's a massive strong point of the school, the fact that the ethos of the performing arts department, there's no kind of age barrier, that the older ones really do take care, that take under the wing.
When I started going to music rehearsals, there was a group of people in 2 years above me, and they really took me in, and then I was part of their friendship group.
Yeah, we were just little first years, and I remember the first thing I had to do was learn like a lap of a girl in the year above, and obviously being a little first year, I don't really know who that was, and I was very scared. But then everyone's so welcoming and loving, you kind of just grow a bond. That was
and
good
grow together.
Annie
It
kind
really
of broke the boundaries between the years.
That camaraderie and that sort of belonging and putting something together as a group of people. I think she really, really enjoys that.
We all made friends with different year groups, and it's just so much nicer to have other people around the school.
First year I learnt a lot more from the older years, and now that now that I am one of the older years, I feel like I'm helping them learn. And I don't know, it just makes you feel good when they're like, oh, what note is this? You're kind of, oh, it's a G.
Wow. Everyone's really friendly to us as well. Like you can, the teacher's always helpful in any ways, and when you go into bands, it's like another group where you just have more friends, and they're different years as well. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much because when I came, because I really like drama as well. And then when our showcases were introduced first year, immediately I was asking my teacher, could I lead the first part? It was just really fun, as I could work with my classmates who I've been with the whole year, but in a different aspect of the subject.
You're on stage with all your best friends, working together, and the audience is laughing, and you're laughing, and you're singing, and you're dancing, and you're acting, and then the lights and everything. It's just, once you get off stage, you're like, damn it, I want to go back on. Can't wait. It's like, come on, hurry up.
Being able to put on a piece of theatre means something to everyone, whether you're in it or watching it. The fact that we can make the people sitting there feel something is what I think is my favourite part about them here at school.
I think that shows how professional the students are. Definitely. Like they put on a role, like when they're in the rehearsal room, it's not
a bunch of kids. It's a company of actors or dancers or musicians.
That we're in like a professional environment, so that we all know that what it could be like in the future.
I have been utterly blown away by the level of the Performing Arts department here. I came to the first production at the school. I'd never seen one before, and honestly, hand on heart, I could have gone to see it in the West End. I was blown away. I've never been as overwhelmed as I am when I come here. So we're always here. We're always in the front row.
I like the fact that they also learn a lot about the behind the scenes, the backstage, the stage management, the lighting management, the sound. You know, you've got a great sound engineer here in the department.
Well, I'd have to say stage managing Chicago, because I'd never done that before for a production. I've always been in the production, but I fancied going behind the scenes for once. And it's just the way that it was, my job was so easy because everyone was so organised, and I just had a great time doing it, and everyone was so nice, everyone was so like thankful afterwards. I was just helping out, like doing a few props here and there, but it felt like I felt like a teacher almost doing the job. Because I've always been in the performances ever since first year. I think because I played in the Pit for Chicago, that's probably a highlight for me as well, because it was something so different from what I've been doing before. Because obviously I've played in orchestra and what have you, but playing with, or playing a great repertoire with a good cast that are dancing to the music that you're playing is something that I hadn't experienced, and it was just brilliant. I absolutely loved it.
And in Chicago, obviously, there was masses and masses of work into that. Yep. And especially for me as kind of more of a musician, kind of learning the acting and the dancing side. I mean, I've never really danced, and learning that was really beneficial for me.
This department, Performing Arts department, like puts the most effort into what they do.
The amount of effort that goes into shows and things to show us off, like with Chicago, every weekend, like 8 till 6. The drama department are there, Mr. Cooper's there. Same as the prom concert, like we're doing all day today, Mr. Cooper's leave all day tomorrow.
Miss Hertrich is an amazing dance teacher across all the disciplines, and she gets the absolute best.
The quality of teaching, quality of the teachers and the staff is outstanding.
The expectations of the children are so high, and that's why they reach the standard.
It's a professional standard.
It is.
Seeing how the arts department has like developed as well, because every year everything just seems to get better and better when you don't think that it can.
Like, I've never been that type of person, and I feel like that's what I want to continue in future years.
They put forward opportunities for me, such as the Academy of Royal Academy of Music. I go there on a Saturday.
I want my arms around you. Don't be a naughty baby.
I said my 6-year-old daughter, when's the next production? And she's in the front row, she's dressed up in costume, and she's counting the days till she can come and join you.